Tell me a little bit about just what you saw from the weekend. You got a lot of involvement on the ice, especially on special teams, but just kind of start on what you saw overall from the weekend trip.
Yeah, no, I think pretty good start. Obviously, came away with one win, one loss, but I think it was good. Kind of getting a lot of young players first games for us, and kind of getting those out of the way, and getting used to kind of what it's like playing, in the AHL. It's different for a lot of our players. So, it's good to have those kind of older guys, like you said, on the power play and stuff like that, helping you out, talking to you, just kind of makes your life easier.
And then obviously the younger guy on the power play, getting like some of your first reps there just to start off the season. Just what's that been like for you as a player, being able to step into a role like that so early on?
Yeah, no, obviously it's awesome. Being able to play with some of those guys on that unit, they're making plays pretty easy for me. So, I think it's just kind of coming into playing though. I'm used to kind of being on power play sometimes, so I think it's kind of bringing that with me and knowing what it's like kind of to be at the top and just trying to get better and learn from them. And it's not always like I've been playing for them for a long time, so they're new players. So I think it's just getting used to their tendencies and how they are and just keep going forward.
In the second half of that Saturday game, obviously, scoreboard really flipped the other way, but it was a close series, almost like in both games. What is it you saw from the second half of that second game that you guys need to do to stop that from happening? I mean, is it just from being a younger team?
Yeah, I think they had a couple of veterans on their team, and I think after you come into their barn on their opening night and kind of take it to them a little bit, they're going to come out hard. So, I think we stuck with them for the first period or so, and then I think as we kind of got a little tired, we got away from kind of dumping pucks in, skating hard, and forechecking, and defending really hard. So. It's kind of just a little bit of being tired and playing a back-to-back, but also just it's new to some of the players, playing against some of those older guys that they'll come out hard after a loss like that. So I think it's just learning stuff for going forward.
And you talked about the schedule a little bit, and to have a back-to-back, 7-2 like that to start the season, still getting your legs underneath you, is that something that played a factor too? Just trying to not having a ton of reps yet and getting on the ice.
Yeah, I think for sure. I mean, kind of the first kind of back-to-back I've played in a while of, regular season and stuff like that. So, yeah, I think it's just kind of getting used to that kind of workload of playing back-to-back and being able to do that. So I think it's something we just want to, keep getting better at and keep focusing on in the future.
All right, man. I'm all good.
Perfect.